lovelies. I am coming in to talk about self-love. I've had a couple of people recently talk to me about self-love. It's coming in as a theme, and it's something that I obviously had to take a journey with, and it's something that I want to talk to you all about now. I'm not exactly sure what's going to come through here, but I know I am being asked to talk about self-love. So, I think actually what I am going to do is take us through a little bit of a guided journey, because as I am talking, I'm feeling and seeing more energetically than is coming through with words. So, welcome in. Um, So if you have time, if you don't have time to sit with me for a moment, maybe come back to the video. If you do have time, I want to guide you in to the heart space. My heart's getting very activated right now. Okay, so love, human love, beautiful gift. And so many of us are afraid to open to love for fear of loss, fear of hurt, fear of rejection, stories, programs, beliefs of not enough, experiences through our ancestry, through our time and space of conditional love, that if you behave in a certain way, you are loved. If you, the good girl, good boy, behaving in ways that mean that you are worthy of love, can receive love. Rejection, if you are acting out your pain or your difficulty or your will. um, so, with all of that said, love and divine love that is at our essence, at our core, in our center, gives us an ability to love beyond conditions. And we've still got this, I don't know if it's a juxtaposition, but we've still got, if we reflect back to my last video on sacrifice, difficulties in the human sphere or realm of loving unconditionally and sacrificing our own inner need, self-love, and our ability, therefore, to self-honor. So there's a few themes coming in as I'm talking. So one is the selfish versus self-honoring. And another is the conditional love and the unconditional love. So self-love, let's just drop into self-love. And in order to access self-love, I'm being taken right into the center of the heart chakra. And right inside the heart chakra, and inside the heart chakra, it feels like there is a divine template that has access to divine love, that knows what divine love is. And I'm going to feel that now and to connect with that now and share that with you now through an energetic transmission. So if you would like to receive, I welcome you to just sit in the center of your own heart space. I am going to connect in the center of my heart space and just create a field of love. I'm very clear that it's not for you to enter into my heart space, and I have boundaries around that. And it's not for me to enter into your heart space, and it's okay for you to have boundaries around that. But what I am going to do is to be a light, is to be a transmitter, a conduit for human love that is blessed with it's almost like it floats on the wings of divine love. And so now connected, I'm just going to speak from this place because self-love honors the self, all parts of the self, the human body. You can love your cells, you can love your organs, you can love your mind, you can bring love, even if you don't align with or agree with some of the subconscious programs that you have taken on board. You can still bring love into them. And you can give love and bring loving energy to any parts of the self that are in separation from receiving love, from knowing love. The parts that feel unworthy, the parts that feel bad or that feel wrong, the parts that have previously been rejected. Love from the center, from the core, can emanate and can love all parts of the self. And just observing what that might look like or feel like. Because this, for me, is the pathway to becoming whole. When we reject our pain onto another, or our stories or programs onto another, which we can do unconsciously, we are preventing ourselves from becoming whole by rejecting those parts of ourselves and seeing what we don't like about ourselves in others. And so inviting you, if this is triggering a memory or an occurrence, to extend your love out to what you have projected on others that is not of the self, and to draw it back in as your own projection and to embrace it with love. Just hold it gently in love. I have the Ho'oponopono prayer coming in. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. And that's a powerful prayer. I'll repeat it again. I am sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. To enable us to move beyond the separation by recognizing the parts of ourselves that are fractured or unhealed and to love them, to not place judgment upon oneself, to not blame oneself, to not feel bad about oneself, but to love the parts of us that are seeking resolution, are seeking to become whole, because this is why we're here. This is the human journey. This is our process of ascension. It is one of embodiment of all parts of the self that are out of alignment or in distortion with that which is untrue, or that which is inorganic, or born of fear, born of pain, born of separation. So in this restoration of the divine and the organic, inviting you to be self-loving and to recall the parts of yourself that you have hidden, pushed down, rejected, or projected upon another. And to be willing to look at that and to be in your heart center, accessing your born right to operate within the frequencies of love, to bring it back to love. This is our power. This is our gift. This is our light. This is our essence, our being, our remembering of who we are. And this is available for everyone. Beyond the programs, beyond the distorted matrix, there is a light and a truth that is founded and centered at its core, fundamentally in love. And this is how we become whole. So, inviting you to stop the self-judgment, to stop the judgment upon others, to enter into compassion, activation of the heart space, and the deep resonance that is love that is available to you. Inviting you to know that your worthiness of love was never in question. That's only a human perspective. And that you are, while human, a divine soul embodied into a matrix program that is running old, distorted, we could call them human programs and patterns. And so this is not the truth, the divine truth. The divine truth is that you are born of love. And if you are born of love, you have love in your essence and love in your core, how can you be unworthy of it? So inviting you to know thyself and know this, that there is a divine and loving grace and force of which you're a part of and cannot be separated from. That loves you because you are an aspect of this consciousness that is all loving. And so if we are being invited on this level to love all parts of the self, then of course from a higher dimensional perspective, we are part of the whole and we are loved so deeply. And that means that you are loved so deeply. So, first. So, hoping that helps or that resonates, inviting you on a journey, transition into self-love, because it's beautiful, because it's powerful, because it's healing, because it bonds us more closely with our soul, with our higher self, with the essence and the being of who we are. And it catalyzes others to be more loving and to feel safe in the world and to open our hearts to each other. So enjoy and love. My blessings to you and see you next time.